participants which were welcome.
Okay. So, good
So,
afternoon,
yeah, good
everyone.
afternoon all. Uh, I welcome all the builders and all the stakeholders of MahaRERA and RERA to this highly anticipated webinar on RERA, MahaRERA and MahaCRITI portal. MahaRERA and RERA are two vital pillars shaping the future of real estate regulation in Maharashtra and all over India. Today's topic is more focused towards MahaRERA, and we gather here to explore the transformative impact of MahaCRITI and how these regulatory frameworks are elevating transparency, accountability, and trust in our industry. In the real estate landscape, where consumer confidence is paramount, MahaRERA and RERA are not just regulatory bodies, they are catalysts for change, driving clarity and fairness for all stakeholders involved. MahaCRITI, with its innovative vision, is empowering the industry to adopt a more ethical and compliant approach, setting new standards for excellence. As we move forward in this session, we should embrace the spirit of collaboration and insight sharing. We should also laud MahaRERA initiative of MahaCRITI, and we should uncover the opportunities, challenges, and promising future that these reforms herald for all the real estate industry. Hi all, I am Ashish. I am co-founder and CEO of Regrop. Regrop is one of the top tech-enabled real estate brokerage firms in India. So we have a vertical where we interface between consumers and builders. We work with around 400 plus A category developers span India. Plus, we also have got one team, one vertical where we consult aspiring builders, the people who are looking to become builders. So there we give them financial consultancy, RERA consultancy, marketing consultancy, and all kinds of consultancy at a single place. This has been a very proud moment where I am discussing this with uh, Pankaj Jain sir, whom I know for a long time, and I always admire his achievements in the RERA and legal side of the real estate. So I welcome Pankaj sir, and just to give a brief about him, he is a CMA, CS alumnus of IIM Calcutta. That is where I met him, and he is a certified independent director with 35 years of corporate experience and consulting experience. He has already managed a real estate portfolio over 27,000 plus crores and has done a lot of successful assignments for 170 plus real estate projects in financial and legal domain. He has raised funds from domestic and foreign sources for projects having cost more than 16,000 crores of INR. And he is a creator of Realty Intel Framework, a game-changing methodology to save and even millions in real estate. So when we consult to builders, Pankaj and sir's team becomes a vital cog in the consultancy to builders. And I open the stage for Pankaj and sir to tell us his insights about MahaRERA and MahaCRITI. Thank you.
Thank you, Ashish. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Namaskar. जय जिनेंद्र। तो जैसे आपको पता है कि रिसेंटली अभी महाकृति जो है महारेरा ने लॉन्च करा एंड दिस इज अ वेरी इनोवेटिव काइंड ऑफ रेरा पोर्टल across our country. And since we work with very many RERAs across the country, so we observe that really this particular portal is very, very innovative in certain initiatives and certain features. So we thought, why not to share this particular insights with the target audience, particularly developers, agents, buyers, and even other stakeholders, investors, lenders. So any stakeholder can be target audience for such kind of insight. So today I will So today we will cover these points in our deliberation, something about MahaRERA, and that who needs to register under MahaRERA, and how you can step in into MahaRERA MahaCRITI portal, and how you can track your project registration application, and what are the documents required for project registration, what are the benefits of MahaRERA registration, and why RERA registration is must for buyers, because at the end of the day, this particular compliance and requirement and any this kind of initiative by government is primarily focused to benefit the buyers at large. And what are the latest developments in MahaRERA during last 2 years, and then common mistakes to avoid, and how you can get faster approval under MahaRERA MahaCRITI portal. So just before I start, I want to have a quick question from the audience, that why you are here. For example, let start from me. So I'm here because I'm very passionate to share my knowledge. So I'm very passionate to capture knowledge and create wisdom and then share with the target audience. So that is the reason I'm here. So can you share some brief of your sharing in chat box, that why you are here, because now you have came to join this program on working day, and at this 4 o'clock, and everyone is busy in lot of other schedule. So can you share in chat box some quick sharing, that why you are here, what has bring to you in this program, just quick some sharing in the chat box. So that will give me some kind of motivation, some kind of energy building. So Ashish ji is saying to gain more insights about MahaRERA Kirti. Wonderful. Yes. Any more sharing? So I will request the audience ki please be little more interactive, because if you will have more interactive, then you will be able to retain this knowledge for a longer time. Otherwise, after the session, you will miss a lot of insights to retain. So the best way to keep your mind open and be little more interactive. Okay. So this part I will miss, because Ashish ji has very nicely explained this profile. So this part I will miss. I will skip. So this is just further to share some of my you can say about me, that what is my purpose, philosophy, passion. Passion I already shared with you, that my passion is capture knowledge, create wisdom, and share. And what is my driving force? I always think that if others can do, why not we? So my philosophy is to dream beyond imagination and desire within limitation, because at times I found myself in a doldrum, that sometimes you feel very dissatisfaction, that things are not taking shape what you look into. So then I come up with some this kind of mindset, that whenever you dream, yes, you should dream beyond your imagination, but always you should desire within your limitations. So if you have this kind of philosophy, so I personally feel that you will feel very satisfied, very, and at the same time you will keep on endeavoring for the big things. And my magic mantra is collaborate, collaborate, and collaborate, because that is a, in today world, collaboration is a one kind of panacea of many other things. Through collaboration you can create capital, through collaboration you can beat the competition, through collaboration you can create customers, and through collaboration you can create capabilities. So I always believe that collaboration is a key to success. And I'm a recipient of gold medal for best performance at top corporate level. I'm also a regular jury member of Asia One, that is a Dubai-based leading global media group, and that have three versions, which is top 100 brands of India, Asia, and the world. And I'm also mentor to many entrepreneurs and MSMEs with the objective to helping them to achieve sustainability and scalability and success in their business in the global arena. And I'm also advisor on the various institution and independent director of listed company. And clients sometimes affectionately call me as a Chanakya for giving cutting-edge solution to complex problem. I'm also author of Amazon bestseller, this Transform Your MSME to MNC, and what you don't know about RERA that could cost you millions. So these books are available on Amazon. And I have been regular distinguished speaker at various forums Okay, so you can join our WhatsApp group. We have created a WhatsApp group, Global Realty Institute, and you can just, I will just take a pause so you can scan this QR code. So you can scan this and join our WhatsApp group, and we are sharing all our updated information related to the upcoming programs. And in addition to the program, we are curating lot of knowledge sharing by preparing some brief notes. So, for example, recently, we shared the ripple effects of the tariff, this Trump tariffs on the real estate sector. And now we are also in the process of sharing a lot of upcoming briefs on this, for example, this UP township policy, the bylaws, building bylaws being released by the government of UP, and then some micro management, micro markets. We are also likely to start the marketing updates. So, for example, very soon we will release a brief on the marketing of the real estate projects in Vrindavan. So, such kind of knowledge which is completely curated and very, very exclusive knowledge, having the precise insights for real estate. So that we are sharing in this particular group. So you can join this group. So should I move ahead? Can you confirm in the this chat box? Okay. So if you see the some snapshot of the MahaRERA, so as per MahaRERA, the MahaRERA has established its own regulatory authority, because under RERA, every state was required to establish their own regulatory authority. So MahaRERA was the one of the pioneer authority, which initially, I can say, I think might be possible it was the first mover to establish their own authority. And if you take their snapshot in numbers, so as of June 2025, there are 50787 projects registered, 51967 agents registered, and 30,129 complaints registered, and out of which 22,779 complaints already resolved. So this is a complete snapshot of the projects, agents, and complaints in terms of MahaRERA. So by this particular numbers, you can see that in terms of projects, MahaRERA has the highest number of projects registered on pan-India basis. And their this track record in resolving complaint is also very, very good. And now they have taken this new initiative in May 2025, just couple of years, couple of months back. They have launched this new all this new portal, MahaRERA MahaCRITI. That is a revamped official portal with enhanced user experience. So the responsibility quickly, if I want to share of MahaRERA, is the project registration, recommendation to the government, project correction and extension, disclosure of projects, agent registration, and complaint redressal. So now who needs to register with MahaRERA? So first of all, developers, definitely if they want to register, if they want to sell, book, or advertise their real estate project, so they need to register. Then there is a mandatory compliance to, with the MahaRERA regulation. So if they fall in any category, then definitely developers are required to register their projects. Then real estate agents, they are also required to register under RERA. So means if they are in the any activity of selling the registered real estate projects. So that is a mandatory requirement for real estate as well. And for citizens and for complainant also, that if they want to file any complaint against developer or against real estate agents, so they are compulsory required to register with first MahaRERA portal. Only then they can file the complaint. No, so now I'm just because I know that our target audience, I believe that they are more of the informed about all the information. So rather than giving the theoretical part, so I think that it will be more pertinent to go directly on the practical part. So if you directly go on the MahaCRITI portal, so you will have the user login. So first of all, as I mentioned in my earlier slide, that That is the first requirement to get yourself registered. Either you are a this developer, your agent, or even complainant. The registration on MahaRERA, MahaCRITI is mandatory. So first of all, you have to register yourself, and this is the option through user login. So you have to enter your credential, and then you can register as a new user for new registration. And you can also select the user type, promoter, agent, LOT, or others. And you can complete your registration process, and that will be verified via OTP. Now, since we are focusing in this particular session on project registration, so I am now taking this my deliberation forward, focused on the project registration part. So assuming that you have registered yourself as a promoter or developer of the project. So, and next part is to add your project details. So now again, you can log in to your project, log into your promoter account, and then fill in the project information. And all information must align with MahaRERA rules, regulation, and orders and circulars. So there are a host of, series apart from, RERA Act is the central act, but apart from that act, there are some, MahaRERA rules, because every state has its own rules. Then apart from the rules issued by the at state level, then regulations, orders and circulars are issued by the authority level. So you have to comply each and every rule, regulation, order and circulars. And then you have to carefully review and fill form and accept the declaration to proceed and make payment. So this is a particular snapshot. I will go in detail in my subsequent discussion. But this is a snapshot of the MahaRERA MahaCRITI portal. First of all, you have to register as a promoter on the portal. Number one, once you successfully get registered as a promoter, then you have to add project detail under your promoter login. And by having these broad five steps, you can get your project registered. Now, coming to your promoter profile creation. So now some very important points that you have to consider. So first of all, you have to select the promoter type, and then even in the promoter type, there are some different option. So then that particular option, whatever this option is coming to you, that you have to select, and then you have to move forward. And this particular tip you have to take into the consideration that without completing your promoter profile, you cannot go for registering your project. So registration of promoter is mandatory before you go further to register your project. First of all, you have to successfully complete entire process for registering your promoter. So in promoter profile, there are broadly 5 sections: general information, address for your official communication, then authorized signatory details, then past experience, then profile confirmation. And now in new project registration, then you have to go to the projects, and there are sections: general, legal, technical, finance. You have to fill all mandatory details and upload requirement documents and complete declaration and proceed to the payment. So registration process has the 4 sections: general, technical, legal, and financial. Now coming to the general sections of the project details. So for project location, type, you have to type name, completion date, then promoter details. That will be auto-fetch, because since in the first section, as I mentioned, that promoter registration is mandatory. So now you have come to the stage where promoter registration has already happened, and now you are into the stage of the project registration. So whatever your promoter details are there, so that will be auto-fetched by the system. You need not to enter any new details in this particular stage. So all these details will be fetched by the system. Then your planning authority details, and then land area, then address details, then the commencement certificate, and any order. If means if that non-agricultural land is there, then you have to upload the that order also. And there are some additional entries. So past experience, again, that will be fetched from the profile, then authorized signatory, single point of contact, IoT grievance redressal officer, project professional, self-regulatory organization. So in past experience detail, you need to indicate your past experience. So if it is no, then it's fine. But if it is yes, then you have to add project register, project details, and you have to select that whatever projects are registered in Maharashtra RERA. So you have to select by in the pop-up menu all these projects which belong to you, which belong to you as a promoter. So you can add all those project details in particular area. And for in case that particular project is not registered with the MahaRERA, so you can also give details under the not registered category. And second section is the legal. Next section is the legal section. Then in legal section, you have to give that promoter landowner detail, their promoter documents, their investor detail. If there is investor in the project, then you have to give their detail as well. Then litigation details, perform my allotment letter, perform my agreement for sale, and upload other legal documents. In technical section, you have to upload all technical documents, whatever technical documents are related. So building details and unit details. This Excel option is there. So in inventory, uploading your inventory. So just to avoid a error in entering the inventory on the portal. So there is a facility that you can have compatible Excel with you, and all your inventory detail will be uploaded on the portal through your Excel option. Then you have to give the parking detail, then phasing detail. If you are developing project in phases, so you have to share the phases details. And then task activities and common facilities and other technical documents. Certificates and all amount details is editable anytime. So that is a very good feature. So for example, if you have uploaded anything which is not correct, so there is a editable feature. So certain editable features are activated immediately in public domain, and there are certain features which are not activated in public domain that goes to the RERA for review. And once RERA approves, only then those are activated in public domain. And you can also download sample certificates and other signature on PDF documents, then same upload and save. And please note that whatever this in Excel parking details are not required. So in Excel format, you have only to give your unit details, and parking details are to be entered manually on the portal. So this particular thing you have to keep into view. Otherwise, there will be error while uploading your inventory on the portal. Now, task activities and common facilities. So for example, you can correlate this with your construction schedule and development schedule. So whatever your towers are there, for example, there may be 1 tower, 2 tower, 3 towers. So whatever construction activities are there, so for example, making some foundation work, then building floors, slabs, and some other related activities related to the construction. This table will be representing as a tasks and activities related to the each building wing or tower. And then table will represent common facilities. So that will be the for the internal and external development work like electricity, like your water, like your waste disposable, like your other development work. So whatever applicable activity is selected as yes, only those details you need to be given, and some completion percentage of the respective is also to be given with the remarks. And if you select for any activity as a no, so that such kind of details are not required to be given. You have to only give details only for those activities which you have selected as yes. Now in financial section, the most important thing is the bank details. So you have to give all your bank details. Then the promoter must upload the format A and format B in prescribed formats. And financial income detail you have to give in. And then form 3, certification by CA. And then upload your PAN and additional financial documents. So that is a financial section where you have to give all your details related to finance. and upload your documents. Now, this is a very good feature of the MahaRERA, MahaCRITI, that they have now introduced tracking your project registration application, because many times it happens that you have filed your application. Now you are not knowing that what is the status of your application, which stage your application is currently, parking at. So now in real time, we did that this particular portal has now real time dashboard updates. So you can log in into your account and track the application progress directly from the dashboard. So as you know that total sections are 4. So similarly, there are multi-level scrutiny process on the MahaRERA MahaCRITI portal. So you can see that application is reviewed by legal department, finance department, technical department, and you will also get instant alerts in case of any discrepancies, and promoters is notified via email as well as SMS. And now there is also very, faster approval, because you can regularly monitor your application and you can promptly address scrutiny comments. So since communication gap is almost, the MahaCRITI has endeavored to reduce the communication gap as much as possible. So in particular, this system, the approval system is very, very fast, because you can regularly monitor your application and you can observe that what are your deficiency, and once you remove your deficiency, the faster approval you can get from the MahaCRITI. So once all compliance steps are met, registration certificate is generated and project registration number is issued. And you can download your registration certificate via promoter login. So you can download through your promoter login also, and from public domain also. So this is also facility for public at large, that they can also go on the, they can also visit the MahaCRITI website, and they can download the project registration certificate of any developer which are registered on MahaCRITI website. And this is a particularly theme of the portal, access anytime, anywhere. So certificates are also easily accessible both through the promoter dashboard and the public portal, because certificate is a most critical part of the data. So at least sometimes, buyers are in the doldrum whether this project is registered or not, and what is the status of the certificate. So once that certificate is there, so at least now difference in certificate and information of registration is that through certificate you can have the entire terms and conditions, because might be possible that some project has some kind of special condition. So by accessing the certificate, you can exactly came to know whether there is any special condition which has been attached by the RERA while approving the project or not. So that is a very important information which you can get through accessing this certificate. So this is just a snapshot of the documents required for project registration. So mandatory documents are Form A, then that has to be filled online after login on MahaRERA portal. Then Form B, that is a declaration. But basically this declaration is having the project completion time and some other standard clauses, which is the Form B, then your PAN card, then your legal title report, then your encumbrance detail, then your layout approval wherever it is applicable, then your building plan, your commencement certificate, and declaration for CC, then SARSAI report. Now this is a very important thing that MahaCRITI has introduced in this particular initiative. So now your credit report is also to be submitted by the SARSAI. So now SARSAI, those who are not aware of about SARSAI, so I would like to share that SARSAI is basically a Government of India portal where all the charges or all the means loan entities are registered. So for example, even if you are taking any unsecured loan, even all those entities are registered on this particular portal. So this report is mandatory. So at least that will give the clear cut, depiction whether this project is any kind of lien or not. So because encumbrance report is one thing, but through SARSAI, it will give a true reflection of your status on real-time basis, because all these data of the CERSAI is updated on real-time basis, because this particular system is connected with all banks, NBFCs, financial institution, all these entities which are engaged in the debt. So by this report, this particular information can be updated, what is the status of the loan with reference to the particular promoter or project. Then your CA certificate, then performa of the allotment letter, then agreement for sale, and deviation report. So for example, if you are using agreement for sale which is not as per the format prescribed by the Maharashtra RERA, then you have to specifically give your deviation report, that what are the deviation you have made with reference to the prescribed format. And then separate bank account declaration, that there is no encumbrance or no encumbrance on your separate bank declaration. So I would like to share one very interesting cases, because normally while giving loan, banks issue the their mandatory lien on the all bank accounts. So in recent one of the cases, RERA, and that is the case of Maharashtra RERA also. The lender was the Diwan Housing, and they have given some loan to the one of the developers, and while granting loan, they have made a one terms and condition, that whatever proceeds will come in the RERA account. So they have made a standard instruction that this particular amount will be deducted, and with that will be transferred to the lender account. So when this particular provision came to know, come to know in the knowledge of the Maharashtra RERA, so immediately they called upon the promoter and lender, and you won't believe, whatever money was transferred to the lender account, all money was taken back into the RERA account. And then the RERA has strictly, issued this particular some, I think guideline also, Maharashtra RERA, that whatever RERA account is there, no banker is authorized to issue any kind of lien on the RERA account. So just to protect and just to make sure that there is a no lien on the separate bank account. So now RERA has made this provision, that promoter has to give in this provision, that there is no encumbrance on the separate bank account. So you can have your this kind of encumbrance on your transaction account, that is a third RERA account. But as far as separate bank account is there, you cannot have any kind of lien. So as a final steps, you can preview all your sections. As I mentioned earlier, there are 4 sections: general, finance, technical, legal, and then you can confirm all the declaration, and then make a payment via gateway, and then application receipt and reference number is written, that you can have for the future reference. So there is a one very important facility on the MahaCRITI, that you can preview the entire application. So once you fill all the application, all the documents, so you can even take printout of the this particular preview section, and you can check, you can cross check each and every information thoroughly, so that once you submit your application to the RERA, so there should be the possibility of having the minimum deficiency letter, or minimum deficiency, sorry, letter is not there. Letter again was the now history. So in now current system, no letter is issued. All information is now portal oriented. So but yes, you will get information on SMS, on email as well. But point is that if you preview your all information submitted to the RERA before submitting your final application, so at least you can reduce the chances of the having more deficiency from the RERA side, because whatever deficiency you can observe at your level, so that makes sense. You can remove those deficiency at your level, and once you are satisfied that now your application is complete with all respects, then you can submit the application and by making the payment. So these are the quick benefits. Although the heading is the benefits of MahaRERA registration, but matter of the fact that these benefits are universally applicable for all kind of RERA registration. So first of all, there is legal protection for buyers because developers are legally bound to deliver on time as they promise. And secondly, project must follow their strict RERA guidelines because there is a very much, discipline the construction, to discipline the financial flow, to discipline the disclosure. There are a lot of guidelines by RERA. So this gives the legal protection for buyers. First of all, in terms of getting the project on time, and secondly, disclosure, many disclosure on the RERA website, which usually आपने सुना भी होगा कि बहुत कई बार मैंने बहुत पहले मैं सुनता था कि बायर्स कहते हैं कि साहब हमको तो धक्के खाने पड़ते हैं, हमको कोई जो है वो सीधे मुंह बात नहीं करते हैं, कोई अपने अप्रूवल का भी लेटर नहीं देते हैं कोई डेवलपर, हमको ये भी नहीं पता लगता है साहब कि प्रोजेक्ट अप्रूव है या नहीं है कंपिटेंट अथॉरिटी से। रेरा अप्रूवल की बात बहुत बढ़िया है, बट कंपिटेंट अथॉरिटी से भी अप्रूव है या नहीं है। तो आप देखिए कि पिछले 7 साल में जब से रेरा आया है, 8 साल में कितना लैंडस्केप जो है वो चेंज हो गया है कि नाउ यू कैन गेट एवरी इंफॉर्मेशन डॉक्यूमेंट ऑन द रेरा वेबसाइट। आप वो भी जो प्राइमरीली डेवलपर अपनी टीम, सारी टीम से भी वो शेयर नहीं करते थे वो डॉक्यूमेंट। तो फॉर एग्जांपल कोई भी डेवलपर अपने जैसे सर्विस लेवल के जो ड्राइंग्स हैं या अपने और सीए के जो सर्टिफिकेट हैं जिसमें सारी की सारी जो है फाइनेंशियल इंफॉर्मेशन आ रही है, या जितनी उसमें और पर्टिकुलरली बहुत सारे ऐसे डॉक्यूमेंट्स हैं जहाँ पर जो है वो अपने कई सारे एम्प्लॉयज से कॉन्फिडेंशियली रखती थी। बट नाउ एवरीथिंग इज अवेलेबल ऑन द पब्लिक डोमेन। Now buyers can access all this information on the RERA website. So this is gives a huge legal protection to the buyers. Then there is a transparency, so they can have on real-time basis. But this project progress is updated on. Although as of now it's not on real time, it is on the quarterly basis. But even then, if project is for the 5 years, so you are getting 20 project progresses. So that makes sense. That on every 20th part of the project completion time, you are getting the status, that what is the status of the project progress, and then their approval, their financial detail, and all this data is available on the RERA portal. And now developer also now required to, whatever their deadlines are there. So they have also now required to meet their deadlines. So in turn, developers are also adhering some kind of discipline. So वो कहते थे कि ना थोड़ा सा जो है पहले भी डेवलपर्स एंड पे के भाई कहीं कमिटमेंट तो है नहीं, तो आदमी स्लिपेज हो जाता था कि चलिए कोई बात नहीं, बना देंगे यार, कोई नहीं यार, 3 साल नहीं 5 साल में बना देंगे। बट क्योंकि अभी रेरा में आने से पूरा एक डिक्लेरेशन जाता है, एफिडेविट जाता है, पूरा एक जो है वो बायर्स को भी जो है थ्रू बेबी है पूरा जो है वो डॉक्यूमेंट एग्री करा जाता है। तो नाउ डेवलपर्स आर नाउ आल्सो बिकम दे हैव बिकम सीरियस। So now they are also requiring to meet their deadlines. So that is also in favor of the developers. Okay, at least their delivery is improved due to data. And because if they will not deliver in time, then penalty will apply for delay. And then there is also builder trust has been built through data, because in pre-data condition, the buyer's trust deficit was at the lowest level in any, I can say in real estate history. But by introduction of the RERA, now this buyer trust is now slowly, building. And now in some RERA like MahaRERA, Maharashtra RERA, now which is very transparent, which is very, proactive. In those kind of RERA authorities, the buyer trust is now at a very, very good level. And then financial security is also a very, very good benefit from this RERA registration, because whatever money you will receive for RERA registered projects, 70% of your money received must be utilized for the project expenses. And mind it, there are no marketing expenses, no advertising expenses are allowed in 70%. So whatever 30% is there, you can do your marketing, your advertising. So this 70% is purely focused on your project related expenses. So project related expenses are broadly 4 kind of expenses: your land cost, your project clearance fee, your construction and development fee, and your financial costs related to the construction. And then dispute resolution. So now that is again a wonderful mechanism for buyers, because now what else buyers can go as a legal recourse? They can go for a civil court, they can go to the consumer firm, but you can see 5 years, 6 years, that is a usually normal timeline. I'm just using this very conservative timeline. Otherwise, I have seen there are many cases which are gone beyond 5 years, 6 years, 10 years. So RERA has the very disciplined timeline for dispute resolution. So now buyer can file complaint for quick redressal, and there are many issues which are covered for the buyer's grievances. So why RERA registration is must for home buyers? So that is a win-win situation for home buyers as well. So first of all, the buyers get the clear timelines, then accurate project specification, assurance of the quality, and refund or compensation in case of delay or violation. And it is always advisable that you buyer should always verify RERA registration before buying. Now, I think most of you may be aware of that recently Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs has issued a 8-page document in the interest of the buyers. That is a basically slide document. So they are also making aware the buyers that before making any investment in real estate, in home, they should always verify RERA registration. So I think that is a very win-win situation for good developers, because the developers which are very compliant, which are RERA registered, so at least now that is giving a good comfort for those developers. At least they will not have any kind of competition from night flying developers, on some developers which are not working in an organized way. So so now a trustworthy developer who complies with the law and protects your interests. So the buyers also always look for such kind of developer. These are some latest developments in MahaRERA. So these are the latest trend for during last 2 years. So they have made a mandatory parking details. So now builder must include parking details in all legal documents, and then QR code in promotions. So QR code must be printed on every promotional material, links directly to project RERA certificate or buyer verification, and then bank account details in recovery warrants. So now they are also giving the bank details in recovery warrants. So now developers must mention bank details in recovery warrants as well. And there are record breaking completion. So that is a good achievement by Maharashtra RERA, that 3927 projects completed in 2023 versus 1749 in 2023. So this is a highest since MahaRERA inception in 2017. And MahaRERA has also initiated one good initiative of the real estate grading system. Although this was a first initiative in our country by UP RERA, but one reason of so that was initiated in the year 2020. But one reason of so that was not continued by the RERA, although they have given the mandate to CRISIL, our leading rating agency, to develop this grading system. But unfortunately, that was not implemented at that point of time. Now, Maharashtra RERA has also taken this similar thing. So they also introduced in April 2024, but due to some legal challenge, the court has given order and that not to go ahead with this initiative, and now this is now put on hold. And now sorry, date is this is original date Feb 2024. Actually, in Feb 2024, they Maharashtra RERA launched a portal in the name of MahaRERA IT portal. But that portal was discontinued due to some technical issues, and now they have replaced by earlier this Maha IT portal with MahaCRITI portal, that is now applicable since May 2025. So I think that is the objective of everyone, that how you can get a faster approval, because I day in day out uh, deal with the developers, so they have only one liner: Pankaj ji, how fast you can get my RERA? So the idea is, yes, you can get your RERA fastest, but only thing is that you have to avoid some common mistakes and something in your application. So first of all, your incorrect land title document. So if your land title is not clear, then definitely you will not get your LIRA. Then if there is some mismatch in some project names, then some wrong, because if your project name is different, the name as per document is different, then definitely there will be trouble. If there is some wrong financial year reporting, you are selecting some different year and the document is for related to different year, then definitely you have to remove this deficiency. Then missing certificates, because there are series of certificates which MahaRERA has this advice to or instructed to be uploaded on the portal. So if you are missing any certificates, then definitely then your RERA will become late. And you have to keep all your scan clear, legible, and in color where applicable. And name files exactly as per guidelines. So for example, Form 3 architect, I think it's not Form 3 architect, it is Form 3 CA. So exactly whatever form name is there, you have to name your file exactly as per your file. And then you have to cross check dates in approvals to avoid portal rejection, because whatever date you have written on the portal, if your supporting documents which you have uploaded on the portal does not match, then definitely portal will reject all those documents. So friends, now we are coming to the end of this deliberation. So just to share a brief about the Global Realty Institute. So this is a unique global-based platform connecting visionaries in real estate to cater the need of creating capabilities of real estate stakeholders in ever-changing landscape of real estate globally. It is aimed to help in identifying the best global real estate practices, technologies, and creating mechanism to adopt and adapt such practices, technology in local conditions. So this is our vision, okay, that because real estate industry has lot of opportunities in times to come. The only thing is that not only we have to excel on localized basis, but we have to benchmark ourselves on global basis, because there are a lot of success stories globally. For example, I think you may heard that in China they have made a multi-story building in just 80 days. I think that building was, I think, 50 story or 55 story. So now that is a mind-boggling success stories across the borders. So we have to emulate all these kind of success stories in our country. And EastProp is our, consulting firm. So we empower our clients to explore, embrace new growth opportunities in their business, and our comprehensive solution helps them to unlock their full potential, revolutionizing the way they operate and opening doors to the unprecedented possibilities. And these are our specialized area: RERA, AI analytics. Recently, we have also come up with this AI analytics platform that has been successfully implemented with one of the leading developer. Then funding, collaboration, strategic advisory, and more. Uh, these are some of our clients. So thank you so much. So these are my personal details. So if you want to reach me, you can just note down these details. And you can also scan this if you want to book any one-to-one discovery call with me. So you can book by scanning this QR code. So you can just take the screenshot of this particular slide. I will just pause here and I will just take the question. So you can write your questions on the chat box, or if you want to speak, you just raise your hand. I will give you opportunity. If you want to speak, I will just raise your hand. Okay. Just raise your hand. Mr. That Leach, okay. Please raise your hand. If anyone would like to speak with, please raise your hand. Mr. Yanikar, I am एक मिनट, मैंने अभी आपको अनम्यूट करने के लिए भेजा लिंक, आपको आपने करा नहीं है, एक मिनट मैं देखता हूँ इसका। अभी मैंने सबको अनम्यूट कर दिया है। मिस्टर यानिकर, वुड यू लाइक टू स्पीक समथिंग? आशीष जी,
हेलो।
हाँ, वुड यू लाइक टू से समथिंग? और कोई
हाँ
भी
सर।
पार्टिसिपेंट अगर कोई क्वेश्चन है तो वो चैट बॉक्स में भी लिख सकते हैं, और अगर आप चाहते हैं तो एक मिनट, आपने
Sir,
कल
one of my question is one from the B2C side. How dispute resolution mechanism जो बनाए इन्होंने महारेरा के अंदर, how how that designed to minimize project delays and legal conflicts between customer and builder and other stakeholders. Uh, how
देखिए,
does it minimize legal
हाँ,
conflicts?
देखिए प्रोजेक्ट डिले तो इसमें महारेरा का नहीं, तो पूरा रेरा का ही एक फ्रेमवर्क
Yes.
है, क्योंकि तो सेक्शन 18 है रेरा का। अगर आपका प्रोजेक्ट डिले होता है तो यू आर लाइबल टू पे पेनल्टीज। तो कोई भी बिल्डर नहीं चाहेगा कि वो पेनल्टी को पे करे। तो ये सबसे बड़ा एक जो है वो बेसिकली प्रीएम्प्टिव काइंड ऑफ डिस्प्यूट रेजोल्यूशन है, कि जो एक रेरा ने प्रोविजन रखा है। तो नेचुरली कोई बिल्डर चाहेगा ही नहीं कि अपना प्रोजेक्ट को डिले करे इसमें, क्योंकि अदरवाइज वो डिले करेगा तो उसको पेनल्टी देना पड़ेगा। और बाय चांस अगर कोई बिल्डर पेनल्टी पे नहीं करता है डिले के बावजूद, तो कस्टमर कैन गो एंड कंप्लेन द रेरा, एंड देन रेरा विल इशू द ऑर्डर टू हैव द पेनल्टी फ्रॉम द बिल्डर। और बिल्डर उसके बाद भी पेनल्टी नहीं देता है तो उसके बाद वो एग्जीक्यूशन में जा सकता है। फिर रेरा जो है उसके अगेंस्ट आरसी इशू करेगा, रिकवरी सर्टिफिकेट इशू करेगा, और थ्रू रिकवरी सर्टिफिकेट जो है वो पेनल्टी को रिकवर करेगा। तो ऑल दिस ये जो मैकेनिज्म है, ऑप्शन है, स्टेजेस है, सो दैट इज ए वेरी गुड मैकेनिज्म, डिस्प्यूट रेजोल्यूशन मैकेनिज्म इन फेवर ऑफ द बायर। सो वी शुड कंक्लूड, और अगर कोई पार्टिसिपेंट कोई क्वेश्चन है तो चैट बॉक्स में भी लिख सकते हैं, हैंड भी रेज कर सकते हैं। एनी क्वेश्चन? लास्ट कॉल। ओके, तो आशीष जी, आई थिंक यू कैन टेक ए चार्ज एंड वाइंड अप द सेशन। मुझे लगता है कि हमारे सारे जितने भी ऑडियंस है वो बहुत ही इंटेलिजेंट है, बिकॉज दैट इज आल्सो वन रीजन कि दैट जब सब लोग सब समझ जाते हैं तो कोई क्वेश्चन का गुंजाइश नहीं होती। तो दैट इज ए रियली वंडरफुल थिंग। तो नाउ यू कैन कंक्लूड आशीष जी। आप म्यूट पे हैं, आशीष जी, एक मिनट। अनम्यूट कर लीजिए आशीष जी। आप अनम्यूट कर लीजिए आशीष जी। एक मिनट क्या।
हाँ. So thanks to all the participants. As you said, sir, there are not many questions, but your presentation was extremely self-explanatory, and a lot of the people were from builder background, so they knew a lot of stuff. I think they will be inclined to book a call, discovery call with you. So thanks to all the participants about this very informative session on MahaRERA MahaCRITI. So thanks to Pankaj sir and all the participants. Let's look towards more insightful, and let's get into more intensively decoding RERA in our coming sessions. Thanks a lot.
थैंक यू एवरीवन, थैंक यू।